Hello everyone, I'm Godoba Commander and today I'm gonna show you how I do the pillar jiggy. This is by far the hardest jiggy both in any percent and low percent, and today I'm gonna show you how my visual cues or my setup that I have for it. I can say that I get that escape at least 9, maybe 75% of the time. So it's not perfect because you still have to have skills to hit the buttons at the same time, at, uh, but at least it makes it more consistent and easier to learn for beginners of those categories who wants to switch for the fastest route. So, something that I have to note is once you know a setup for one jump, you know the setup for every jump, all three jumps that you need to do for that to collect the jiggy. So, if you want a tip on how to practice this, I would suggest to practice on the last one because this is it is more strict than all the others. So let's get started with learning the setup. So how do you make these jumps? First you need to get in talent trot and jump, so that's a fairly easy strat. But then when you need to flip flop, I basically look at when where the grass up and when it aligns with the top of a banjo's short, which is really easy to do. You can also look at the belt. And then for the big bus, I would say that it's probably the hardest part because you have 2 frames to get that, sometimes 3 because okay, when you flip flap, you alternate up and down, and you need the the best frame, like the one where you're completely up in the cycle. You can also use the one right after that, and sometimes you can also go for the one after the one I just described, but not always. So that's basically it for the jump. So to follow up with the previous part, for the big bus, I would say that there is 2 ways to time it. One is by muscle memory, which might be useful in some cases to get a 2 frame trick or a 3 frame if you're lucky. And the other one is simply by trying to sync your Z press with the animation of flip flapping, which can be hard to do since there is only 2 or 3 frames. Also, as I said before, I suggest you to practice on the last jump, which is on getting to the fourth pillar where the jiggy is. As I said before, this is probably the one where the timing is the more strict, so that at least if you can get it, you will be you know that it would have worked for all the other jumps because the 2 others more are easier to execute. So that was it for my tutorial, guys. I know it was not perfect, but at least it could help some beginners in any percent and low percent. So thanks for watching, guys.